Well, hello, fellow diamond painters. It's DP Crazy Lady. It is 4:05 a.m. on the now it is the 6th, and it is Monday, May 2024. This is the CHIP&DALE by Center One. 40 colors. I forget the size. Oh, it's 40 by 60 centimeter or 15.7 inches by 23.6 inch. There are, I think, 4 ABs, and I had got it through Temu. I want to show you, I waited until I had, quite a lot done on just this little section. I'll turn the light out. I think it looks way better with the light out. There's, there are some, and I hope you can see it, some ABs here in the cheek. And the drills seem to be okay. There were a few misshapen, not too bad. The only issue I am having with this is the glue on the painting itself, I think, is common words or something, a little gushy, and things seem to slide all over. So I'm constantly, after I put the drills down and then go on to the next, if I'm constantly moving them back and forth, my own preference, trying to keep them straight. I did try out the square metal ruler when I started here, and that worked out pretty well. That helped get it started to where everything was laying straight. But it's hard to do it after you've peeled it up and then you've got smaller areas. So, but that seemed to help. So I really did like the square one. So that this is what I'm showing you right now. Okay. I'll show you the amount that I worked on the custom that I had gotten for free. And I'm not happy with it. Some of it, now it'll probably look great on camera. And it somewhat looks good at about 10, 15 feet away. Any closer, and some of it is defined, other is not. I'll show you here in a second. There is no eyeballs. My puppy has eyeballs, and this puppy doesn't have eyeballs. Okay. I believe that's, his nose. This is, his shoulder area. This is a little bit of brown that is along the side of his cheek. And this is the brown above his eyes, because he has one on either side. But I can't see eyeballs. There's no eyeballs. It's just... and there's the ear, which isn't bad on camera as I'm looking through here. But it doesn't look good off camera. And that's supposed to be my curtain that was back there. They blew this up forward. The picture was more back. This is the photo that I sent. Let's see if I can get it on here clear. No. This camera is not going to do it. But even on the picture here, I can see his eyes on the picture. So they just didn't, they put mostly all black and dark in here. It just, you know, this is not his eyeball. So I don't know if I'm going to finish it or not. You know, thank goodness it's around, so I don't have to deal with that, you know, being more difficult as a square. So we shall see. I may finish it, I may not. You know, a little bit of work for a lot of effort for a little reward, you know. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not, that I am leery of custom, you know, especially if it's computer generated. I'm not real fond of that. So I thought I would come on here for a little bit and tell you where I've been, which I did a video for y'all for Saturday. I did it Friday night, Saturday morning, and all day Saturday I have been busy with laundry, and I still have tons more laundry to do. I'm trying to play catch up with all my laundry. And then Sunday, yesterday, grocery shopping. Oh gosh, we left here at about 11:30 and didn't get home until about 4. Lots of people on a Sunday, and prices are still going up, higher and higher. I see it happening. When we left, they said that the weather was going to be it was going to be about 75 degrees with thunderstorms. And our first, when we stopped at Aldi's first, hadn't started raining yet, and left there at probably around about 12:30, and we headed out to my closest Walmart, which is about 2 miles away, maybe 3, and we drove right into the thunderstorm. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was coming down so hard that you could not even see the road. By the time we got to Walmart, it all cleared up. Well, I mean, the skies didn't clear up, but the rain did. It stopped. So I thought, oh, great, you know, it's on our side. We don't have to, you know, park the car and walk through all that mess. So we got in there and did our shopping there, and got back in the car, headed over to Giant Eagle so that I could pick up a few other things that the Walmart and Aldi's do not carry. I get a specific kind of coffee, and I needed some sesame oil, and the other places, they have some sesame oil, but it's a very cheapy brand. I don't like spending a fortune for it either, but I don't want one that's, you know, because just like their olive oil, I buy Giarusa, and all the other 2 stores, Walmart and Aldi's, do not carry that. And I don't like the cheapy generic version of that. So we went in there and picked up the few items we had to pick up. Then I had to run to one other store after to pick up a few little minor items. So by the time we got home, it was, like I said, about 4, between 4 and 4:30. And I told my daughter, I said, well, we'll put all, and we hit the storm again. I mean, it started raining like crazy. As soon as I backed into the driveway to start unloading, the rain just quit. And I said, oh, great, man, we can, unload and still be dry. So we unloaded all the groceries. I told her we were just going to have a cup of soup and a sandwich. That's usually what we do after grocery shopping. I either have the soup and sandwich or a huge salad, something quick, because I just don't feel like standing over the stove, and we usually eat about 5 o'clock anyway. So we unloaded, got all the groceries inside, took the puppy out, and walked back in the house, and it started storming again. So it's like, boy, I'll tell you, the weather was definitely on our side. Definitely on our side yesterday, Sunday. And you all saw that I'm bringing this up because I'm going to ask you a question first. When you were growing up, some of you were around my age, some of you were younger, but when you were growing up, did you have a favorite band or a favorite singer, that, like I said, you were younger, that you had a crush on? I mean, we all have crushes, that. I mean, heck, you can even have it as a older adult, too, But, I mean, did you have a crush? I did. I didn't care for the Beatles. I wasn't into Elvis Presley. None of those really turned my head, or, I mean, I liked some of the music, but they just weren't my cup of tea. My cup of tea was Hermits, lead singer Peter Noone. He was so cute. Oh my gosh. Adorable, cute. I have all his albums. I have all his music. I probably know 98% of them by heart, even to this day. Well, on Saturday night, I was laying here half asleep. It was about time for me to catnap or whatever. And my daughter come walking in here, and she had her phone, and she said, Mom. I said, what? She said, this is for you. This, on the phone. I thought, well, who in the heck would call me on her cell phone? I don't give her phone number out or anything. My daughter, for Mother's Day, which she'd already given me a Mother's Day gift. What is wrong with her? For Mother's Day, she bought me a cameo from Peter Noone, from Hermits. Oh my gosh. It was wonderful. I mean, he's, wished me happy Mother's Day and kept saying my name and made the statement and said that I heard you had, a crush on me and blah, blah, blah. I was embarrassed. I mean, you can't talk back to them. You know that. I mean, it's a cameo, And I think there's nothing more. Reality smacks you in the face when you have a crush on, something specific, someone specific, and you don't see them. You're watching movies and things, and you see a certain actor, and you watch them, and you watch them, and you don't delve into their what they're doing now and blah blah blah, and that's how you see them. You know, that look, that age, and in my mind's eye and in my memory, I always saw Peter Noon as how he looked when I was growing up. Oh boy, once you see what they look like now, what slaps you in the face is your age. And it was a little bit of an ouch moment. You know, I'm 72, he's 76. He still looked cute to me, at a woman my age, I guess. And it just kind of, it doesn't take the daydream away or the memories away, you know, from being young when you're a kid and, you know, teenager, and you have that crush. So I was wondering, did any of y'all have a crush that, you know, maybe the balloon burst just a little bit, you know, or do you still, you know, carry that crush either, you know, from a band, you know, or from an actor, you know, anything like that. But I just thought that was adorable, you know, and sweet of my daughter to do that. And she got it reasonable because the prices were reduced because of Mother's Day coming. And so, because I told her, I said, that's got to cost a fortune. And she said, no. She said, no, his prices, you know, well, several different people that had cameos did price reductions because of Mother's Day and things. And I just, I'm telling you, my daughter is something else. Absolutely something else. I want to have her, I think she needs to send me the link, or because it's on her phone, you know, so I don't know how I'd like to see it again, and I don't want to have to bug her for her phone, so she'll have to send me the link so that I can see it again. I'll remember that for a long time. That's something that won't, you know, disappear, and stuff like flowers and that kind of thing. That's a good memory. So I'm going to be spending the next 2 or 3 days doing more laundry. I've got to catch up with all this laundry, and I know next month my water bill is going to be through the roof, but that's all right. You know, that's fine. I need to get it done. I'm tired of the clothes piling up. I don't have that big of a place, and when you got that many clothes piling up, it's like it becomes an obstacle course. And today I'm going to make stir fry. I gave my daughter a choice, you know, do you want pork chops with some kind of, you know, stuff to go with it, or do you want stir fry? She said stir fry. So that's what we're going to have, is stir fry. I'm deciding whether to stick some chicken in with it, or just make it straight, you know, all vegetables. So, and I bought salmon at the grocery store. I got some shrimp. I bought the last 4 or 5 packs of palmini, the riced palmini that Aldi's had. Because when I was in there about 4 or 5 days ago, they had a whole bunch of them. And I said, well, when we're ready to go grocery shopping, because I only have so much money, so I can only spend, you know, and when I go to the store, I don't try to buy in between if I can't afford it. So I try to make sure I get more than enough to go through the whole month. That way, in case anything comes up, I have a few dollars, that I don't have to spend on food. I've already bought it. And I said, well, hopefully they'll have some left because it was on there in that stupid aisle they have, which I think is so dumb. That stupid aisle where it's, your last chance aisle. So like I said, they had about 4 or 5, 4 or 5 pouches left, and I grabbed them because I really like it. It tastes real good. It takes on the flavor of whatever you're doing, and it's, I don't know, I can't handle that miracle stuff, whatever they call it, that miracle rice or miracle. That stuff is too gummy and gooey, and it's pretty bad. But that palmini is really pretty good. The texture is similar to having riced cauliflower. But I don't think it's as it's got its own little sort of flavor to it. You'd have to try it to know what I'm talking about. And I bought spaghetti squash because I want to make some pasta, and that's what I like to use to make pasta. And I do have some pasta in the cupboards. And used to be if I bought spaghetti, oh goodness, spaghetti, we'd go through spaghetti like maybe 2 boxes in a month or more. 2 boxes or maybe more in a month. Now 1 box of spaghetti lasts us 2 or 3 months, if not more, because I take out enough for about a serving and a half, and then we split that between the two of us. So I make sure that there's some pasta, but all the rest of the stuff is bigger, more salad, or more lean meat or something to go with it. So, like I said, I like this. This is really good. It takes a little while, number 1, because it's squares, and number 2, that I'm constantly straightening them. I think one or the other of the PR packages showing up today, on Monday. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it is the one PR from that company that I haven't mentioned yet. I don't know if it's that one that's coming, or if it's my GBFKE, because my daughter said, she got a notification. She's got that app that tells her when it hits our post office, when it's coming, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, because I keep checking the tracking that the companies put in there, and they're never updated like her app is. So hopefully, if it shows up tomorrow or shows up on Monday, because like I said, it's after midnight, so it's already Monday. If it shows up, I will be on here doing another video for y'all. Trying to think if there is anything else going on. Nothing in particular. Just diamond painting. Geez, whoops, wrong place. Over. So, hopefully you all are doing the same thing when you get a chance, is more diamond painting. Next month I probably won't be able to do, another Temu haul like I'm just now doing. I mean, I may not one, like that, like the one that's coming, but that one, they said they had a heck of a time on it, because I did the ordering on the 1st. It was after midnight, and it would be the 1st, and they didn't even start packing it up until the 4th, because they said there was an issue. And I did not know that Temu has local warehouses, because 2 items that I put in the package from Temu said they were sold and shipped from local warehouse, is what it says. So I didn't even know that they did that. Those 2 particular items, they're not diamond painting, but I will show them, but I guess they're coming separate, because they said those would be between the 5th and the 8th, and then excuse me, the other items will be here between and this is a big span, between the 8th and the 17th. So that's pushing, and naturally, if it doesn't show up by the 17th, you get $5 credit, blah, blah, blah. I'm hoping that it comes way before the 17th, because that's taking me to the end of the month, and I'm anxious to see these items, and have them. So, who knows? And I seen a few diamond paintings on Facebook that I would like to maybe get, but they are through AliExpress. Now, has anybody that watches me, or anybody else that they know of someone who has ordered from AliExpress? The issue I have is, I don't care about the amount of time it takes and things, but I tried to look at AliExpress online, typing in and clicking the link, and it's all in Chinese. And someone said on Facebook that you have to download an app. I don't trust downloading an app. And I remember, I think it was last year, I looked at AliExpress because I was looking at, Temu, AliExpress, and other places, stuff, just to browse, to see what's the big talk was about. And it wasn't all in Chinese. It was English. You could just, because I know it was, because I had ended up, just for the fun of it, so I could keep track, put a few things in a wish list. And now I go to click there, and it's all Chinese. There's no English. And I really don't like the idea of downloading an app. I just don't like it. They had, I guess there's one on there I'd really like to get. It's a Wizard of Oz, and it's really a nice one. I think it's a 60 by 80. And some lady had done it on Facebook. And, oh gosh, it looks so good. And I love the Wizard of Oz. I used to watch that every year as a kid. And I really got a charge out of it when we finally got color TV. And I got to see, that transition from the brown tone, the sepia tone. to the WIP color. That was like, magic to me. So, if anybody's ordered from them or downloaded the app and they've had no issues, or if they've had issues, tell me. I'd like to know. Because like I said, there's a couple, I'd like to get, possibly, if they're not real expensive. And do they have free shipping too, or you have to pay for shipping with them? I don't know what the deal is with AliExpress because I've never bought from them. So, my breakfast this morning is going to be my cottage cheese and tomatoes again. I was out of it for the last week or so, and I've just been craving it. So I can't wait till it's time to really have breakfast. I hate eating too early because then I end up eating lunch too early and then dinner too early, and then, you get hungrier toward the evening. And I usually have my little half bag of popcorn saved for that. And I don't want to eat it too early. So, or I'll end up feeling hungry in the middle of the night or something. Or think I am. So, I usually try to wait until about between 6 and 8 in the morning before I eat. So I have my coffee and, whoop, I just dropped my drill pen. Oh my gosh. Oh, hang in there. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to get off here and try and finish this little bit of a section that I have to do here. And I don't know what else I'll do after that. I probably won't move on to this next section yet. I'm going to, on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to bring out my one gnome that I'm going to do for June. And I'm going to do that private video for my sister. And then I'll come on with the gnome and show you, which one it is and how far I've gotten, and do a little bit of it on video as well. And yes, I know I have to get back to those multicolored cats. Oy. So that's, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 items that I'm going to be busting butt on to try to get done for the month of May. I have to pick up a Mother's Day card for my mom so I can mail that out to her before the 12th. Oops, wrong color. Wrong one. Over there. So I hope you all had a good weekend. Oh, and that's the other thing. It popped in my head. My grass. I was going to mow my grass tomorrow because it's up there. And with the storm and the rain, it is so wet out there. There's no way my mower is going to cut through that, even if I raise the mower up, raise the deck up on it. So now I'm going to have to wait until it dries out enough so that I can get my mower through it. It'll end up taking me forever to mow that side yard. I let it go too long. I hate mowing grass. So, yeah, I'm going to get off here, get this uploaded before my battery runs down. And, you know, so far, like I said, with this center one, it seems to be pretty good, except, like I said, the glue is a little thick and squishy, you know, and the drills seem to be, I'd say they're fair to good, or, you know, uh, they seem to fit okay. They don't, in some areas they'll snap. They're not really irregular, so they seem to fit fairly good. So, all right, I'm going to get off here and finish my coffee. Well, the coffee's just about finished. And get back to this so I can finish this little section. So you all have a good beginning to your week. I hope, like I said, I hope your weekend was pleasant and enjoyable, quiet, calm. And I will, if the PR package shows up today, I will come right back on here and we'll have a little PR party. You know, so have a good one. Love you all. Thanks for some new subscribers. Thanks for the comments. And enjoy your day. Love you all. Hugs. Deepy Crazy Lady is out.